First of all, we have to certainly acknowledge, first of all, I want to thank everybody involved in putting on this event. It was an outstanding event. It's the guys really feel special. The crowds were outstanding. The competition has been really good through the 3 games so far, I think. So I think it was entertaining. I think it's a great, the event has always been a great event, but the move here has been a great move, I think. So thanks to everyone for that. Regarding the game, I have to obviously comment on very similar to our game last night, right? We were down 3-1 in the third, got 2. Probably about the same time they got theirs, and then they were able to beat us early, the first minute of overtime last night, and we turned the tables tonight. So very similar. I'm sure their coaching staff is, I'm sure they're really proud of their guys. I certainly would be, and as a fan of the sport, I'm certainly proud of what they're doing there, and they're playing with a ton of character. And they battled right to the very end and were 1 shot away from winning the game. So I'm sure the coaches, they want to win that game, and they're disappointed in their players, but they can hold their heads up for sure, and they know that it's part of their growing process. And we're in the same boat. We're trying to grow, and so it's good to get the win in that. So happy for our guys regarding our team. I thought, I think that probably our penalty kill was a little bit of an indicator of our team tonight. I thought we worked hard, but I thought we were working really hard on one side of the puck and trying to force things on one side of the puck and not really playing. I thought Michigan State did a really good job last night. They only scored 2, and that's all they needed by getting the puck deep, making Northern go 200 feet, but really forcing a lot of transition and a lot of zone time and turnovers in the Northern Michigan zone. And I think we needed to be harder on the puck, and we needed to play a little bit more that way. I thought we allowed transition opportunities tonight, and we'll get to work on that. We'll have some time to get to work on that next few days. And we allowed Northern to transition. Obviously we can talk about the power play, but there's no sense doing that. It was what it was. Special teams were not our friend tonight. So guys found a way to win. That's, I think, 10 on the year. Midpoint of the year. It's a really good first half, and it's good to come here and get a win. Our support was great. It was good to get a win for them.
Yeah, I thought we really played well, especially in the first and the second, and in the third we got into penalty trouble. But yeah, I was playing with Steven and Max tonight, and I thought we had some chemistry early. So yeah, like Joe said, we had to get more going on the power play, but obviously great to get the win, and yeah, that's what we'll take from it, and just learn from the mistakes. I was a few guys in the way on the bench, but I was a great play by Steven. It was pretty fitting for him to pass to Morel because they've both been playing great. So yeah, I was glad to see him make that play and Morel get the goal, and yeah, it was a relief for sure. It's awesome. I mean, he was he wasn't getting in the lineup at the start of the year, and he just kept working. And yeah, it's great to see him have success, and he's on a hot streak right now. And yeah, it's great for the team and great for him. And yeah, like I said, it's just fitting that he would get that because he's been playing so well for us. So yeah, super happy for him.
So Coach Ryan Manziel joined the team 4 days ago.
Yeah.
We have him on the ice there tonight. Blank jersey with the patch.
Oh, was it blank? Yeah.
Yeah, no name on it, white helmet. It's always cool to see that. So I was just wondering what was the process with getting his first start tonight?
Well, he didn't start. Yeah, we had an injury, and it sure it's a huge relief that we made the move and were able to get a goaltender of his caliber here. It's tough for the junior teams that they leave. I've been there. I've coached juniors as well, and the same thing happened. But when you're looking out there for the top guy that's available to try to get you through an injury, or if you need to improve the position or whatever, or in our case it was an injury, we're fortunate to have him, and we beat out a couple other bidders to get him, and I'm really glad the way it worked out that he got in the game. You know, I would have hoped to try to get him in a little bit just to get his feet wet, but every game's so important, you know, for confidence and things like that. So, and we really want to have guys earn it, and he's only practiced a couple times, but he's looked good in practice, and I thought he showed himself very well. I told him, I kidded him after the game. I said, I didn't think that he needed to let in a couple goals to let them tie it so he could get the win. But great kid. We have an unbelievable group of men in our locker room, an unbelievable group of men. So, you know, it's our job to try to give them everything we have because they give us everything they have. So, like Jack said, we'll look at some things, we'll get to work, and we'll get better from this. And I think the coaches have a pretty good idea where to start, and just try to keep helping these guys become the players that they can be and try to become the team we feel we're capable of. But they're sure giving us a feeling of resilience. Like even tonight, you can pack it in, and they come through and they win it in overtime. So they're showing us every time we see them, we gain in pride for the group. It's been a great group of guys to work with. Well, I know that the coaching staff is ordering some Mai Tais, and we're gonna have some power play review poolside. It'll be a quick trip. We're staying over here for a couple days because of flight arrangements and things, and I think the games are Friday, Saturday. Am I right? And is it Sunday or Monday? Right, Monday. It's Monday right now. So we play in just a couple days. So. I guess I can say it easy. I see a Lions hat back there. Go Lions tonight. So, but we're looking forward. We get to play Lowell. I always enjoy playing as many different teams as we can play. So we're going to get a chance to play UMass Lowell, and then either it's Omaha and Holy Cross. So we'll get to play. We'll get to play a couple of different teams, and that's always exciting for us because it gives you different styles, something different to work off of and prepare for. So.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, just being on the road for longer than usual. But I think it's good for the group to bond. We're staying in a hotel together, and kind of seeing a lot more of each other than we would at home. So I think it's great for us. And yeah, like you said, we have conference play after. So I think if we can have a good couple games there and really take a step, I think it'd be great for us. And then we got Lake State at home after that. So ready for that. Yeah, I've seen that pass a lot in practice and a few times in games. So he's really creative and sees the ice really well, and so does Max. So yeah, playing with two guys like that is going to help anyone that's playing with them. So I was lucky to play with them, and yeah, I think like they both kind of set me up there on the goal, and yeah, I was super happy to play with them, and they both had a great night, I thought.
They need Jack on that line as well. They need that muscle on that line. He adds a tremendous amount to, when they have time and space, a lot of that's coming off of Jack's work. So.
Yeah, I think it's good. We've got a young team too, so it's kind of good for the everybody to see different kind of looks like that, and because the goal at the end of the year is to play in a bigger arena. So seeing that right now is good for us, and I don't think it's. I mean, especially the crowd here was great, our fans, but you try to approach every game the same. So I don't think it's as big of a difference as some people might think, but it's definitely a different look.
For me, excited. You know, Norm's a great guy. I've known Norm back to when we were both assistants years ago, and even when he was recruiting guys when I was coaching juniors off my team. Wonderful man, tremendous coach. You know, has moved a lot of guys on. They've had a little bit of a, you know, they had a little bit of a rebuild to do, and it looks like they've gotten there. You know, he has a hard-working team. He has a, likes to play with skill and with pace. So, I haven't seen Lowell for a long time. We'll get to work on video on them and try to come up with something that we think will benefit us a little bit. But great guy. Norm Basin's a great man and a tremendous coach. He's been there a long time, done a really good job with that group.